crazy. Wanna be where you are. Just don't drive me crazy. Life's a party. That's fine. Yo, hello? Anyone
Bro
here?
is not winning, Seal.
I'm winning.
Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has
I'm
interleague action for you
practicing
this
for the
afternoon.
tournament.
It's the New York Mets going up against the Kansas City Royals.
Good morning. Good morning.
Ready to go? And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. That one ripped.
Get down. Freak me.
Reaching down and makes the grab. Watch Soto now.
That's one. Slot
I'm
in.
at church, but I'll be out soon.
Alright.
That's out to center field.
I swear.
And
Okay.
that's a base
Okay,
hit.
good hit.
So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Do not talk about Secret of the Mimic.
I won't. Good morning.
Let me guess, Boo. Light tower power?
That's right. And that one hammered. That's back. And that one hops the wall. Coming around third is Soto. The throw to second is offline. He scores and they have the lead.
Waste no time there. A well-deserved double on a great
W,
swing.
we gotta run.
Going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. And there are two outs.
All right.
Starling Marte up to hit. That one foul.
Good morning.
With the runner at third, this is who they wanted to play. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Why did I swing?
And that's strike two.
Good morning.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. In to score is
Kid
the runner from
Marte.
third, and it's an RBI single, and they take a two-run lead.
Well done, drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it.
That ends the inning, so we take a break.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Back here in Kansas City, and today's starter, David Peterson.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so
All right,
for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings,
Can I start the game?
It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And we're back. Jonathan Indy at the plate. Swing and a ball popped up. And it stays fair.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat.
So we're gonna get these types of hit.
Blooper right there. Paid a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. On the ground to third, Lindor. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Dang it.
First and second, no outs. Mark Canha getting ready to hit.
He went.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. That one the other way, makes the catch for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Line to left. Nimmo pulls that one down. 2 down. And the batter now, Michael Garcia.
Hit my heart.
On the ground. Oh, look at the stop.
Please, Alonso.
The throw. Nicely done for
thank
the
you.
out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Bubic back to work. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball.
My heart. Don't break my heart. My heart. To take it anymore. Break my heart.
And a pitch. That one hammered center field, way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Jeff McNeil stands in. Waters. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. And that one is lifted in the air.
Getting under it.
Canha settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the inning, and to the plate for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. On the ground to third. Slings it across.
That's good.
1 up, 1 down. Next is the designated hitter, Jack Caglione. In the air, left side. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Drew Waters stands in. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And a base hit. Throw into third. The tag out. Caught the rundown now. Over to first, safe. And now it's Kyle Isbell. First pitch doesn't find the zone. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Isbell under it. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. And now it's Juan Soto.
That's Juan Soto. Good.
and a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
In the dirt, Soto over at first with one away. Rocketed out towards right center. This one could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Back-to-back base hits. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like...
Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. Here's Starling Marte.
All right, here we go.
Nice single his last time up. And a foul ball.
Just foul.
Foul ball, still 0-2. That's a hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That to right. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Double steal. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Into center and a base hit. 1 run across. Another comes in to score. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Tried to get inside on him, but he
All
was
right,
ready
well,
for it.
not
Just
what I
kept
wanted.
his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
In the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, these Royals definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over.
Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Canna stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Puts a bunt down. Alonso. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. And back to first safely he goes. And a run comes in to score.
Not bad.
So up next, Nick Lofton. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play. Michael Garcia, the next to hit, grounded out his first time. And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air and makes the grab. That is the inning. Back here in Kansas City, new inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. And that's down, a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. At the plate, Tyrone Taylor. This one in the air, right field. Canna makes his way towards it. Then there's one down. Witt. There's one. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Trying to do, just keep that approach simple, and right there it was perfectly executed, on time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
All right, well.
Drew Waters steps in for the Royals. And first offering is fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball. No outs, runners at first and second. Base hit center field. Coming home. He'll score, hung up in a rundown now, and they put the tag on him for the out. So a man aboard, Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. And a bunt right side, and it goes just foul. Puts a bunt down. McNeil beats the throw.
No way.
Scores. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Quickly to second for one. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Juan Soto. Bubic back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been one good swing after another, and 7 of their hits have been on line drives.
Why are you playing this guy?
A lot of noise at the end.
Isbell makes the grab, one away. Canna flying after this one. Makes the grab for the second out.
With all of those hard hits, the guys are going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
On the ground. And that one handled. Whips it to first on the run. And very nice. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Nimmo racing over to make the catch. Here's Mark Canha.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Out to center. Taylor settles under it. And it's caught for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Nick Lofton. That's to third. Acuna.
All right, there we go.
Sends
1,
it
2,
to
3 inning.
first. That's the inning.
That's what I want. Well, now we gotta go hit. Let's go hit. The game loads. Gosh, it's so
Back
long.
here at Kauffman Stadium.
All right,
now,
one more set.
Starlin
Generate.
Marte. Hit in the
Dang
air,
it.
right field.
Get down. All
Puts
right.
it away for the out. Now the third baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Out to short, Witt. On to first, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. And there's a strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now here's Jeff McNeil. 1 for 2.
Drop.
Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Had a kid McNeil.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
One Taylor.
Hit, Tyrone Taylor. In the air, right
Drop.
side.
Yo, it's about to go.
And that is a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Garcia.
There.
On the run, sent it over
Safe.
to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
Lindor, come on.
On the ground to
Dang
the
it,
left.
Lindor.
Out to escape a bases loaded. Back here in Kansas City, here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first, and they get Perez for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And now the DH, Jack Caglione. Lined, and that's a base hit.
All right, it's fine.
Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way.
Huge out right there. Get us out the inning.
Well, he settles under it in left, and that. And we're back. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for New York.
Right, come on, Juan Soto. Yo, what's up, Manny?
And that one ripped to left. And that's a fair
Holy
ball.
shot.
Around first, heading for 2.
Soto.
Soto around second, heads
Whoa,
for third.
whoa, I never told you to throw it up. Never told you to throw it up there.
Mimic me.
There's a swing.
Why would Soto go to third? Like, now Alonso would have been up with Soto at.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
0-2.
Canna on the move.
And this would have moved him to third.
And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first
Safe.
on the run.
Okay.
He's safe.
Scream the crowd will scream my
Starling
name.
Marte up now for the Mets.
That was the middle.
And a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The throw in. Safe. Not in time to get him, and it's first and third with 2 away. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. Runners on the move. Gets the bunt down the right side. Lofton.
Dang it, I tried to put it more towards second, but.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell.
What game is this?
MLB The Show 25.
Popped in the
Come on,
air.
out of hit.
Left field.
Out of hit.
Down. Jonathan India steps in for the Royals. High fly.
Oh.
That one is foul.
Well, we got a first pitch breaking ball right there that he clearly liked the look of. Just needed to let it travel a little longer.
The other way.
Had a kid Alonso
for the out. So digging in, Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 3. Line drive. Oh, great grab on the dive.
You're not going to get him. He is not on speed. That was a nice stop, though, Lindor.
Now it's the right fielder, Mark Canha.
That
one down the line. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the catcher for the Mets.
All right, come on, Alvarez. Get it started.
Alvarez.
Dang it.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Isbell should have this one. Makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Jeff McNeil will hit next.
Oh,
swing and a high.
Holy crush. Absent Bear, I will time you out.
That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're.
Oh, that got him on the mound.
How?
Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the second out of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
That one the other way. And that is that.
Especially when I always chase the high. Especially when
back here at Kauffman Stadium. And now the first baseman, Nick Lofton.
How do I post tomorrow's coming? I know tomorrow's coming. Really waiting, and I always chase the high.
Out towards right center
no.
field, and it falls. And a good start to the inning.
Dang it.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Lindor. Oh, behind the back.
What a play.
Really, first double play. And now it's Salvador Perez.
I just probably on Twitter after that now.
To the plate.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
All right, let's get our first strikeout of the game here.
On the ground, right side. The throw to first, and they get Perez for the out. And that is the inning. Back here in Kansas City, all set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Bubic back to work.
At it, kid. I swear. Okay.
And there's one down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Nimmo in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Get foul.
Great catch, foul, ground up against the wall. 2 outs, base is empty. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. Isbell makes the play, and we're back. Now it's the DH, Jack Caglione. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And he grounds one to the right side. Alonso takes it to the bag, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. And next up for the Royals, Drew Waters.
Boo, that's cheddar, baby.
That's cheddar, baby.
And strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out.
First strikeout of the game.
Last chance for the Royals. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Alvarez down to first.
Atta kid.
That'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come
nice
together,
W.
connect a little bit more than they do when they're at.
Alright, well, that was a nice W. Alright. Alright, so do I want to keep playing this or do I want to get on Fort? I don't know. I feel like I'm warmed up enough. Let's get on Fort.